It's BMW week again at Obsession Car Detailing. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Saad and this is the weekly recap on YouTube of Obsession Car Detailing. So this week, instead of a whole bunch of Porsches, we have a whole bunch of BMWs. That being said, don't be alarmed, we still have a whole bunch of Porsches. First up, got this amazing BMW S1000R motorbike. Now, from what I've heard, these bikes are just absolutely mental. This is a 2017 model. They're like 160 horsepower. They've got like all the tech, all the everything. As you can look at it, as you can see, this bike is looking fantastic. That's because we basically detailed the whole bike, coated all the plastics, we PPF'd all the fairings, and now it's ready to hit the road. 40,000 Ks on the bike, but honestly, guys, this bike honestly looks brand new. We used a bit of industrial spray coating on the frame there to give it a really nice hard-wearing finish. Cool thing here as well, we actually used a spray coating on the brake caliper there. This originally is like a matte black, but by putting a thick layer of the spray coating on there, it's made it gloss black, which I think looks a lot better. Quick final touch-up on the wheels, and she's ready to go. BMW week. E46 M3 and a G80 M3. This is the LCI, the facelift one. Now this one is in for a full XPEL paint protection film package. You probably guessed that. It's kind of been taken apart. The cool thing about these is we've done so many, we know how to dismantle them. We have all good patents for them. Removing this trim is super easy. It's literally 1, 2, 3 little clips. Take those out, fuel cap. Be careful when removing these door handles. They're not difficult, but if you kind of back the screw out too much, the little thing will fall inside, and then you got to take the door card off and go fishing for this little part of the door handle. So when you're backing the screw off, make sure you don't back it out too much, otherwise the whole thing falls apart. Ask me how I know. But no, this one, that was, I remember, the grey G80 M3 that we did many years ago. That was one of the first ones we did. We learnt it on that one. Now, we don't always dismantle cars. I just find on a white car especially, where possible, it's best to dismantle as much as possible because edges and dirt and things show up a lot more on white cars than they do on other colors. So it's a good idea. But on M3s, this is pretty much a standard thing that we do. It doesn't take more than an hour to do all this dismantling. Now this is a classic, an E46 M3. As you all know, I'm quite partial to them. This was given to us with a budget in mind, and we were told to make it look as good as possible for that budget. So the budget was quite large. I'm not sure if I should say how much it was, but within that, what we've done, first of all, is the front bumper. We've had that repainted. Next step is the wheels. Now, these wheels aren't the wheels that came with the car. It came with the factory 18s. They had seen better days, so we've taken those wheels off and taken them up to Sydney to our friends at Boutique Wheels, and we're getting them refinished in a beautiful color. Now, the original wheels are kind of like this shadow chrome finish that can be redone, but it is very expensive to do it properly. And I spoke to the owner. He didn't want to spend that much on the wheels, or rather, he didn't want to allocate that much proportion of budget to the wheels. So instead, we're getting them refinished in a beautiful bright silver, and they're going to look great. Part of the refinishing repair process at Boutique Wheels is actually straightening and balancing the wheels. All the wheels had a slight little buckle in them, ever so minor. Once a car gets this age and it's got a lot of Ks on it, no matter what, every wheel is going to be slightly out of round. So Boutique Wheels put the wheels up on the lathe and they balance them up and make them all perfect. Part of that, also, we're getting him some brand new Michelin PS5s because the tires that are on there are really old and they're as hard as a rock and just not safe. And you want some decent tires on a car like this if you're going to enjoy it. My E46 M3, you may have seen this on Instagram. We've wrapped this in XPEL colored PPF. It looks stunning in the sun, it looks stunning in here. It's basically put back together now. We just got to put the badges back on. What I've done, actually, if I just come around and show you guys, is I actually had the black fender grills on there and black fender grills and black kidney grills. I want the car to look more classic, go back to its original, like an OEM Plus look. I think the chrome grills there and there look really great on the purple, and they match with the silver on the wheels as well. It looks less aggressive, but I think that with me personally, I think when you're going to have black kidney grills on a BMW, it needs to be on a light colored car. Otherwise, on a dark car, it gets they get a bit lost. Now, I did mention we've got Porsches galore as well, but before that, what's Kai doing? Is he licking? Kai, what are you doing?
So I use a funnel to get the our compound from. We've got a big 5-litre tub, and this isn't a 5-litre tub, so funnel. And then there's always remnants left over in the funnel, and instead of washing them out, just kind of scooping.
Yeah, because it looked like you were kind of scooping up cake mix and eating it with your finger. There you go. Like,
I don't want to eat this, but like, it smells good. That's great. But just try not to waste too much, because I've already done.
Thank you, Kai, for not wasting product.
Save money. I've already done like half the bonnet with just what was left in the funnel, so it's just a matter of like, be conservative.
And guys, those of you asking out there what compound, we're using the Kosh Chemi Heavy Cut H902. You can get this from whoever sells Kosh Chemi. Other than that, Kai, how you been? Anything exciting happening this week? Oh, you went to Bathurst over the weekend. Tell me about that.
Race cars,
Crashes?
Yep, galore. So that was the Bathurst 12-hour. We went over on the Saturday, see all the supporting categories like the sports sedans. So there's like, it's the old tin tops category.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yep.
So basically just like production cars, but make them pretty fast and do what you want to them. There was always this one 3-rotor powered little old red Fiat that was always leading the pack. That thing's a weapon. It sounds great. There's a Honda Civic in there as well, like one of the old EK coupes, like an EM1 or EJ8. That was pretty cool. Stayed over in Blaney. Woke up at 4 in the morning, left Blaney at 4:30, and then got to Bathurst at like 5 into the gates and ready for the race start at 5:45 in the morning. Stayed for the first couple laps at the first corner, and then went up to the mountain to see the sunrise and the cars going over the hill and everything. And it doesn't get old. It really doesn't. Like, I cannot recommend it enough to anyone. Like, Sard said he wanted to go, but completely forgot about it. And so did Mateo, so that's completely understandable.
Next year,
yeah. And I got some earplugs and had a nap trackside.
Awesome. You can? All right.
Yeah, just put some earplugs in. The race car noises are kind of like white noise.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Awesome. Anything else been happening? How's the bike? Any mods? Any updates?
Nah, not really. Just cruising along. Hello.
Sweet. Enjoying. Anything else for our lovely viewers out there?
Let me polish your car. Let me coat your car. Don't let the dealership.
Yeah, don't let the dealership. We won't go too much into it, but this one was done by a dealer. I'm not sure what dealer it was done from. It's just, what's it full of? Like, just what are the problems you're seeing?
High spots, and I don't know the quality of this coating, but the car has like 15,000 Ks on it and already kind of looks bad.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, some of that might be user maintenance as well, but he probably wasn't educated by whoever did the coating on how to look after it, which is what we spend time going through it, and we sell products and stuff that we think are the best to look after your coating.
Yeah, aftercare and like proper maintenance, washing, and knowing how to take care of the car as well, as to not have the same issue that you would have without the coating.
Awesome. Kai, thank you very much. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this content and want to see more, please subscribe, please leave a comment, please like, and tell all your friends. Back to the video. There has been a rumor going around that I don't actually know how to detail or PPF or do anything, that all I'm really good at is looking really good on social media. That is far from the truth. I just, removing a Porsche badge is not hard, but there is a bit of a technique to it, which Mikey, despite claiming to be a qualified Porsche mechanic, didn't know how to do. Mikey, how you been?
I'm done pretty well, yeah.
Yeah, what's going on with your eyes? You look like you're on drugs or haven't slept. What's happening?
No, I'm doing well. It's just because the sun's like directly in my face here.
All right, shall we move? Maybe let's get out of the sun. Let's come here. Let's stand in front of this beautiful M3. All right, Mikey, how you been, man? How's life back at school the last 2-3 weeks? And you enjoying coming into OCD 2 days a week?
I miss coming in every day. I do.
Yeah, I can imagine. What are your plans today? What do you have on today here?
I was told I'm doing the C63 outside, and then we're also going to get this one prepped for a front-end PPF and the rest ceramic coated.
Awesome. Tell me about what you do to prep the cars for PPF.
So we foam it, we rinse it off, and then we do a full contact wash on the car. Once we rinse that off, then we go with a clay bar. So since this one is front end, we only clay bar the front and we clay mitt the rest.
No, I think this car's getting a ceramic coating on the back end.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you're gonna clay the whole car basically.
Yeah. So bar with the front and then the mitt with everything that's not getting the PPF on it. And then we go around with glue remover on the front just to ensure that there's no glue on the front.
Awesome. This car's not brand new. There shouldn't be a glue on there. You're not going to be polishing this, though. Are you going to be polishing this, or is Kai going to be polishing it?
I think it's too cheap for me to polish.
Easy as. How's your car going? You had some problems with passing a roadworthy, I believe.
Oh, it was like a drive links and the rear brake pads had a rock in it. So it was like, what, 200, 300 bucks. So it was easy.
Awesome. Did you fix it yourself, or did you get someone to do it?
No, I got a mechanic to do it because they had to give me a certificate for doing it. We've got like a mad electrical issue. I took it to some mechanics and they said, oh, we couldn't find the issue. Like my whole dashboard doesn't work when there's a fuse in it. But as soon as I got the car back, the whole dashboard doesn't work again.
Oh, really? Sounds like someone's taking you for a ride, mate. They saw you coming from a mile away. Yep, this kid, we can rip him off. Do you reckon that's what happened?
No, they didn't charge me anything because they couldn't figure it out.
Okay, good.
I think it's a really niche issue with the car, so they couldn't figure it out and they just said, fuck, no, we're not doing this shit.
Easy. All right, well, but your lights do work and all that, yeah?
Yeah, it does work when the fuse is out. Or if I take out the fuse and put it back in, the car works again. So every time I start it up, I have to.
Well, that's basically like a kill switch, a safety feature for the car. You just take the fuse, if someone tries to steal your car, it's a little feature to make it harder to steal.
Yeah, you just can't drive at night.
No, exactly. All right, Mikey, anything else you want to say for our viewers?
Nah. That's about it for today. I'll see you next week.
Awesome. Thanks, Mikey. I know I started the episode saying it's BMW week at OCD. It's actually not. We've got more Porsches in here than BMWs. I'm a bit racist. And the Macans, I feel like, in my mind, aren't really Porsches. And as much as I love them, like, I would love... Yeah, they're basically fancy Tiguans, aren't they? And, like, I love... a Macan GTS. These are both Macan GTSs, and I love them. I remember the first time I drove one many years ago, I was blown away at how, like, it feels like a car. But in my mind, I was like, oh, there's only two 911s here. Got the Targa and the GT3, and we've got more BMWs in, including the motorbike. Speaking of Porsches, this one here, I think you saw this the other week. It's needs some finishing touches, and it's good to go. It looks like a million times better than when it came in. We've also got this one here. This is in for our ultimate new car package. It's got 10 or 15,000 Ks on it. Our ultimate new car package is basically wheels off, 2-stage correction, coating of the wheels, calipers, interior, full exterior coating, glass, the works. It's our top range ceramic coating package. We also tinted the windows on this one. It had a 35% tint on there. You wanted to go a bit darker, but more importantly, the tint wasn't that good. So we actually measured the VLT and the infrared reduction. So the infrared reduction of the glass with the tint on there was about 86%, which is decent. But once we put the XPEL Prime XR Plus tint, the entire rejection was 99%. So the film itself gives you about 95, 96% infrared heat rejection. Then there's a bit on the glass as well. The glass gives you a bit because it's thick, and total was 99%. So that's different. Like 85% is not bad, but there's a reason the XPEL tint is so expensive and is so good. Its heat blocking ability is second to none. To finish up with, we may as well look at another GT3 because it's here, and have a quick chat with Matteo. Matteo, I'm getting a major sense of deja vu, like we've traveled back in time. Didn't we just do this car the other week?
Yeah, like last week and the previous. I don't know. I already lost the count about how many green 911s we did.
I was actually at Porsche Centre Canberra yesterday, just getting some tools and things, and I asked them, when's the next GT3 coming? Got some bad news. There's no GT3s coming for a while, Matteo. I think these all came in on the same shipment. The next boat doesn't arrive until April or something like that, so we're not going to have any GT3s for at least a month or two. We do have, I do know of one customer who's got one coming soon, a good customer of ours, but Porsche said there's not actually many coming. Other than that, mate, what have you been up to this week? Some better crack on for you.
We finished this one yesterday, looking good as usual. Next, I have to do a front end of a Targa, which I like them a lot, and I don't know what's next. Any
other plans? You were gonna do some suspension on your car, weren't you?
No, I still have to finish all the brake things. Because I have a very complete things to do on the system. So yeah, I'm maybe gonna do that.
And everyone, it was Matteo's birthday yesterday. So everyone, happy birthday to Matteo.
Thank you.
All right, guys. We've got a Civic Type R here. This is the one. Lee's working on that one. This is the one that we did a few months ago. He's brought it back because he wants to get the windscreen done or redone. I think he got a bit of damage on the windscreen, so we're just redoing that one for him on the windscreen protection film. That's why you want windscreen protection film. If he didn't have the film on there, he'd be replacing the whole windscreen. But this way, he's just bringing it in. We're just redoing the film. Lee's in the back there, just working on that one. Other than that, guys, that's another crazy week at Obsession Car Detailing. Thanks for watching. If you want to get your car done, you know how to contact us. And until next time, stay protected.